Imagine waking up, right? You grab your phone to check your daily commute and, well, the entire map of your city has just been redrawn overnight.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that would be terrifying.
Right, the roads, the shortcuts you rely on, they're just gone. And that feeling of sudden, like, profound disorientation is exactly what we are exploring today for you.
Yeah, it's a very real feeling right now.
It really is. We are doing a deep dive into a single, honestly, highly impactful source today. It's Jens Bellner's book, Who Moved My AI, dealing with change in the age of intelligent automation.
Such a good read.
So good. And our mission today is to passionately pitch this absolute must-read parable to you without giving away the ending, of course. So, okay, let's unpack this.
Well, Bellner uses this brilliantly simple concept. He calls it the grid to map out our professional lives. And running right through this grid is something called the signal.
The signal, like the economic demand.
Exactly. It's the invisible current of actual demand that makes our specific skills valuable in the first place.
Right. And the core conflict happens when AI, causes that signal to just abruptly shift. But, okay, let me push back for a second here.
Sure.
Because when I first saw the title, my immediate thought was, is this just a tech bro version of Who Moved My Cheese?
Yeah, I totally get that.
Like, it feels so much heavier, though. What elevates this from a simple, adapt, change fable into a framework that actually captures the heavy, very real dread people are feeling right now?
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture,
Yeah.
it's really about the underlying mechanism of why the signal moves.
Yeah.
Right. And the psychological devastation that follows.
The forced beginnerhood.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The signal shifts because AI instantly commoditizes routine cognitive tasks.
Yeah.
If your entire career was built on, I don't know, being the fastest person to process data or draft standard contracts.
The market just doesn't value that friction anymore.
Yeah, exactly. The dread really comes from that shock of, like you said, forced beginnerhood. People are grieving the loss of their hard-won relevance.
That makes perfect sense. It's like, imagine a farmer who spent 30 years mastering a specific plot of land, right? Only to have the underground water tail just dry up and move 3 miles away.
Oh, that's a great analogy.
The soil is still there, their farming knowledge is still there, but the lifeblood, like the signal, is just gone.
Right. And the book illustrates how different people react to that sudden drought.
Yeah, and here's where it gets really interesting. Because we see 4 distinct archetypes navigating this.
The characters are so relatable.
They really are. My favorite is definitely Nova. She embraces what Bellner calls productive confusion.
Love that term.
Right. Instead of freezing up, she actively explores the new landscape and leaves markers for others who are just as lost. And these aren't just abstract ideas. In a practical sense, she's doing things like building a shared library of AI prompts that actually failed.
Oh, yeah, documenting the blind spots.
Exactly. So her team doesn't crash. She literally makes herself valuable by mapping the unknown.
Well, what's fascinating here is this stark contrast with another character, Mara. So Mara has 22 years of deep, irreplaceable judgment in her field.
She's the true expert.
Right. But when the AI tools arrive, she uses all that brilliant expertise to write scrupulously evidenced documents proving the AI's flaws.
Documents that literally nobody acts on.
Nobody.
It's tragic because, technically, she's right.
She is right. But practically, she's totally stuck in the sunk cost fallacy. Her resistance is really just disguised grief,
Yeah.
She's fiercely defending a workflow that no longer exists, rather than applying her irreplaceable judgment to, audit and guide the AI's output in this new reality.
Yeah, and we also see this play out with Felix, right? The guy who tries to outcalculate the AI through pure data strategy.
Yeah, the careful calculator.
And Drift, who just sits at his desk assuming the market will eventually realize AI is a fad so things can go back to normal.
Poor Drift.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But we get to see exactly how the mechanics of those strategies hold up. Though I should say, we're definitely not going to spoil who thrives and who gets left behind here, or what happens to Drift.
No, absolutely no spoilers. You really have to read it to see how their frameworks succeed or fail.
Definitely.
But seeing those strategies play out naturally leads us to the ultimate question of the book, right? If AI is doing all the answering now, what is our role?
So what does this all mean? If our old skills are drying up, how do you, listening to us right now, actually find the new signal?
Well, Bellner's core thesis is that AI is extraordinary at answering, but we are still the ones who know the right questions.
Right. We have the context.
Exactly. Functionally, transitioning from answering to asking means shifting your perspective from the micro to the macro.
How so?
Well, if you're a coder, you stop writing the syntax and you start architecting the system's logic. Or if you're a marketer, you stop writing the baseline copy and start questioning the psychological premise of the campaign itself.
Oh, I love that. The new landscape demands your human context, just applied at a higher level.
Precisely.
This book, I mean, it gives you the exact vocabulary to navigate the shift we are all living through right now. You absolutely have to add this to your reading list immediately.
Highly recommend it. It will completely reframe how you view your daily workflow.
Yeah, you can grab your copy right now on Amazon, Google Books, as an audiobook, and across all major book publishing platforms. Do not miss out on this incredible read.
You really shouldn't.
So think about that redrawn map from the beginning. If the roads of your career shifted overnight, what is the smallest possible step you could take this coming Monday morning to start moving toward the new signal?